And today, I have to mention this, there's a lot of people who is working with the public. There is a lot of brothers and sisters working in the society. But they are all majority. There are some people, I'm not saying whole majority, I'm not saying whole majority, but there are some people who are disloyal to their husbands and their wives. There are some people who are disloyal to their mothers and fathers. There are some people who are disloyal to their brothers and sisters. You know, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala becomes so pleased, when you have been given the choice and chance for everything ready in the plate for you to commit a sin, and then at that moment you say, Inni akhaf Allah, I fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't know, I have seen in the house of Allah, the amount of joy Allah, the amount of rejoice Allah has when He sees this person staying away from that sin. It's unimaginable. And the sixth category is the person تصدق مالا فأنفقه فأخفاه عن شماله ما ينفق في يمينه, that a person who spends in the path of Allah. Sometimes, brothers, we have to spend openly. Like today's, you see channels where they are doing appeal, donations for many disasters that is happening around the world. Just the recent one in Japan. So, sometimes it is important to say big figures to increase other people to come towards good. Like in the times of the Sahabas. In the time of Tabuk, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he made announcement that who will give charity today? Hazrat Umar said, I will give half of my wealth. Hazrat Abu Bakr said that I will give all my wealth in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But they were the Sahabas, brothers. I would not say, but their iman, their sincerity, their devotion for Islam was so great and so sincere. Because of their sacrifice, Islam has come to me and you today. Islam has come to me and you, and we need to make dua for them as well. Radiyallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'in. So sometimes giving charity openly, it is important to increase, to bring the hope, and to give people encouragement to give charity. Because charity, it was specifically given to this ummah. Charity was specifically for this ummah. Because charity expiates sins, ma'asiyah, fahsha, behaya, and charity expiates ill, bad fate. Charity expiates, removes problems, calamities, musibah, problems, any kind of something that was going to come and afflict you was going to be so severe. Due to your charity, Allah has removed them. Allah has removed. So charity is powerful, brothers. Charity is very powerful. It's more powerful, it's very powerful. Because charity removes and changes a person's fate. So, a person, sometimes it is important to give charity openly. But in this hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned that this person, he gave charity in such a way solely for the pleasure of Allah, that not even his left hand knew what he is giving charity with his right hand. And the last person is a person, either he was sitting on his couch, he was sitting on his table, he was lying on his bed, he was sitting in his car, he was walking in the street, he was traveling, And suddenly something grasped his heart, and the fear and the worry and the concern of Jahannam has grasped his heart and the worry, and he started crying. He started crying. Tears start falling. Allah says that these 7 category people will be given the shade in the day of Qiyamah beneath the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Beneath the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah Ta'ala says, إِنَّمَا يَعْمُرُ مَسَاجِدَ اللَّهِ مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَأَقَامَ الصَّلَاةَ وَآتَى الزَّكَاةَ وَلَمْ يَخْشَ إِلَّا اللَّهَ فَعَسَىٰ أُولَٰئِكَ يَكُونُ مِنَ الْمُهْتَدِينَ. Who are the people who build the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Is those people who have iman in the day of Qiyamah, who establish their prayers, who gives their zakat, and they do not fear except for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah says, surely these people will be guided. Surely these people will be guided. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable me and you to sit here and give us the true understanding of the importance of the masjid. I just want to say one thing. I thought sometime we human beings, we sometimes become very relaxed in life. We are so used to living in the comfort, especially in this country. We are so used to living in the comfort, sometimes we forget. But one thing I would say, that majority of the people are struggling in life. Yes, I would admit that. Majority of the people are struggling in life. But in that struggle, please listen carefully. In that struggle, after struggling, after battering with financial means, when a person gives and gives in the path of Allah, believe me, Allah becomes so happy. I cannot explain to you and express with my mouth. What I'm saying, brothers, is that the Masjid, the Baytullah, we all come here on a Friday, because Friday is a good day. It's the best day of the week. But obviously, Friday we come here to learn something, to take points from a Friday view, so that we can think about it and practice upon it throughout the week. But it is my duty, I feel that this is my duty to address to you the needs of the society, the needs of the community, the needs of the mosque. It's my duty. I will give a recommendation, please brothers, whoever come to the masjid, you come to the masjid to do salat, to pray your salat, it is your responsibility, number one, to ask what the masjid is needed for. Is the masjid in need? This is the first responsibility. Even if you don't want to do like this, at least on a Friday, brothers, only once a week. I mean today, if we look at our expense, look at our expense. If we take out so many contracts of different kind of contracts, sometimes we don't realize how much budget is going out of our pocket every week. A person in this country, especially in England, he's nearly spending just for maintaining his family, his children, and the bills and everything. At least a person is spending £200 a week. At least. If he's a family member. That's the minimum. But what I'm saying, brothers, I'm not saying give £200 to the masjid. I'm not saying this. I'm saying at least make the intention, okay, at least I will give £2 to the masjid every week. At least minimum £2. And believe me, brothers, I'm saying in the house of Allah, I might go because my job is not guaranteed. I might go. I might not hear. But your £2 will make a great difference in the masjid. Will make a great difference. A humongous difference. We will be less need. We'll be more sufficient. We'll be less need, more sufficient. And the mosque has more intentions for the later future coming ahead. Because Rasulullah SAW, I just want to say, every single day we say in our dua, after we make salam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. We say, Allahumma a'inna ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatik. Oh Allah, help me in your remembrance. A'inna ala dhikrika wa shukrika. And help me to be grateful to you more. And wa husni ibadatik. And oh Allah, make my worship, promote my worship to a more extent, to a greater position. So what is this? It's mean that Islam, our Islam should always be promoted. We should increase. We should never be settled. We should think how to make it a better society. We should think how to make it to a better masjid. So I will request brothers, please, when you come to the masjid is always in need. The masjid, every masjid is in need, but it's my duty to tell you that please, when you come to the masjid, please contribute. And I've been saying this after a long time. I think quite a while ago I've said it once, and this is another time I've said it before. So please brothers, Jazakallah khairan, please make intention, Jazakallah khairan.